no veas, a Sevilla. Y al último que cuando ya salió la bien de regla.
It is Friday on Raid Shadow Legends, but you knew that. Now, 'tis the season, it's that time of the year. We're due to celebrate Yuletide in Raid. Winter is here, and you know what that means. It's time for myself to scroll through all of this and not just read through it all, because that's going to take you way too long. Although then you're going to notice the gold words, Sir Nicholas. Now, last year there was a Yuletide Titan event that allowed us to acquire Tormin the Cold, who I actually used quite a lot and chose to work for him over the fusion, which I got in a way because, you know, invisible bonus chance on fusions. And there's also hints at the next fusion legendary, Lady Noelle, who is probably going to be a support, you know, weak role. And yes, this is a Titan event, just like last time. Now, it says you need 2,500, they give you 500, so you can skip a few things. And let's go over to the Titan event itself, which is right here. It started today, so yep, there is rewards. Behold, rewards. Yep. And there he is, Sir Nicholas himself. So, how good is Sir Nicholas? Well, nowadays, I'll be honest with you, he's in the middle of a pack. There are worse for legendaries in the game, but there are also better ones. His overall kit is fine. There's not really anything wrong with it. He's this mix of defensive support, I'd say damage dealer, but he's so outdated nowadays in that regard. But he does have a freeze, which is a coin flip, doesn't check accuracy. I'm surprised they don't do this sort of thing more often in terms of not expecting champions to build 5 stats, but and bit of HP aura, etc. Now, he has been available via the token trader for a considerable amount of time now, although at 4,000, I think it's called life tokens, or 8 dupes, you were unlikely to actually bother with him this way, unless you were absolutely just flooring duplicates and really needed him for somewhere, because I think his main areas, apart from, you know, the usual limited content, is he's used in Clan Boss for, well, Demon Lord, because there's 3 Clan Bosses nowadays. He's using Demon Lord for the Unkillable, and he did have other niche use in Spider, where this shield would clock up to a very significant amount and keep your team alive very handily. But compared to Tormin, would I use him as much as himself, by himself? No. Would I use him with Lady Noelle, the next fusion, if she has partner bonuses for him to make him or her stronger? And the answer is, possibly. Anyway, so one other thing we're going to do for the entertainment aspect is they have already started having events which give you Titan event points, snow points again. And this is the Summon Rush, which is mandatory for the Stock Broken fusion. You're doing this whether you like it or not. And that gives you to 15 of them, although if you stump up an extra Sacred, you get 200 snow points. They are not yet reducing the value of Sacreds in Summon Rush. They don't hate you that much yet. So, to go on to the Summon Rush itself, it's a progressive on champions who supply block buffs. And between all of these, the only 2 I don't have is Feral Barkhorn and Warmaster Athorian. And I think when I already have Marias, Acrisia, etc., I have less value for Athorian than Feral. So we're going to go for him, and then you have these. These are both great epics. Phoenix is still the hardest hitting epic in the game for the most part, aside from Seer and Yugo is this great mix of debuff and healer. And Ilisnia, I don't know how you pronounce her name, is just if you need her for the Lady Noelle fusion. She is not useful past that. Now, I already have plenty of Yugo, etc. And I would like a 4th Phoenix, the 4th one, because I have my +3 here. I use him quite a lot. He's a lot of fun to play with. And I'd like to make that +4. So we're going to put him on progressive. And then we're going to open 7 Sacreds, which is going to get us the 15 stock fragments and then the 200 extra snow points for the St. Nicholas Titan event. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get to it, shall we? Let's see what happens. Remember, it is base rate, so 6% chance of legendary. So the chance of us actually getting a legendary here is against us, but you never know. And, oh, who is it? Hang on! I wishlisted the other one. Oh, fine, yeah, sure. I mean, after all, I did try to go from a while back, so... and he's new, so... Sure, better than Epic, right? Right. Yeah. Geomancer, great Epic for a lot of places in the game. This still can do terrible things to a lot of bosses. And don't underestimate this either, an AoE decrease accuracy. This you're probably going to disable. But yeah, Geomancer is great. If you get him over a lot of epics in the game, don't be upset. Anyway, is that number 3 or number 4? Yeah. Yumatogi, bottom 10 epics in the game. All she does is attack, and she's not very good at it, so yeah. Also, who was the first epic I got? I think it was some old Skinwalker who was not very good. Magnar, as far as an epic goes, he's a very strong HP nuker. His weaknesses are that, well, he's Demon Spawn, yeah, but also pretty decent. What I like to do with him is, if you can have 4-piece Merciless alongside 4-piece Lethal, you don't use this and just keep trying to get this back over and over. Anyway, I think that's number 5. 6. Trumbo. Great skin, really detailed. Looks like a legendary. He's pretty decent as a way to keep your team alive. This could do with cleansing a bit more. He doesn't actually hit that hard from what I've seen, but you could do worse than him. And I think this is our last one because we had 75, right? And Do the Hungerer. Mix of Reviver, bit of heal, etc. Demon Spawn doesn't actually have many revivers at all, especially below legendary. So for people progressing in Demon Spawn faction wars or just limited content will appreciate this guy. Anyway, so we did get a new legendary. It was not the one we were expecting, but random is random, right? And now we can claim all of these rewards. And yeah, we should be good for the Stockbroken fusion. And then this artifact enhancement starts in 30 minutes. And is there anything else at all that is giving Titan event points for the next day? I know there's going to be a schedule, so oh yeah, there's Classical Arena Takedown. And don't forget to take your... Where is it amongst all of us? Don't forget to take these each day. And yeah, that's everything. So overall, yeah, if you can go for it and it's not going to break the bank, then you might as well go for them. You're going to use them at some point, and after all, it is a Void Legendary. It's not a free Void Legendary, so the title this video kind of lied, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Anyway, yeah, we're done here, so yeah. See ya.